Well, let's get to the truth. Most people don't need more motivation. They need more discipline. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, the right mindset, or a surge of inspiration to eat right, you're going to be waiting a long time. A good diet isn't about emotion. It's about habits. It's about choosing to follow through, especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline is built on repetition, not emotion. Here's the first foundational truth. Discipline doesn't come from how you feel. It comes from what you repeat. Motivation is temporary. It's emotional. It shows up when conditions are right, when you're inspired, rested, or when something triggers a surge of energy. But it's unreliable. It fades when life gets hard, when you're stressed, or when results don't come quickly. Discipline, on the other hand, is built by what you do on the days you don't feel like doing it. It's about consistency, not intensity. It's showing up when you're tired, when you're discouraged, when it's inconvenient, because those moments matter more than the easy ones. Discipline is a decision backed by action. Over time, those actions become identity. And that identity is what reshapes your body, your health, and your habits permanently. From decades of coaching experience, I've seen the same thing over and over again. Clients come in excited, ready, and motivated. That excitement fades in about 2 weeks. Why? Because motivation isn't a system. It's a feeling. Feelings are transient, but your life habits will stay. Let's talk science for just a moment. The brain thrives on routine. Your habits create neural pathways. The more often you perform a behavior, the more automatic it becomes. This is called long-term potentiation. So when you're eating meals at regular times, prepping food ahead of time, tracking macros, drinking enough water daily, you're not just checking boxes. You're literally rewriting your brain for consistency and success. Here's what I tell every client. Pre-plan your meals weekly. Aim to keep meals consistent. Your body thrives on repeated nutrients and stable intake. Commit to structured meals you repeat daily. This isn't about defaulting to convenience. It's about consistency. Your body performs best when your meals are stable, predictable, and purposeful. Decide ahead of time what you are and aren't willing to break on your diet. There are no excuses beyond what you define in advance. If the rules for your eating change based on how you feel in the moment, you will always fail eventually. Discipline is clarity decided in advance. Pick 3 non-negotiables every day. No excuses. For example, 1, log every meal, even the bad ones. 2, hit your protein goal. 3, drink a gallon of water. Now, why these? These are just examples. Because they stabilize metabolism, support lean tissue, and keep you honest. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. And discipline is built on repetition. It's boring, but it works. Discipline doesn't mean perfection. It means consistency. Let's be real here. You're not going to do this perfectly. Nobody does. Discipline doesn't mean you never mess up. It means you keep going. One bad meal, one off day doesn't ruin your diet. What ruins your diet and your progress is quitting because of guilt or frustration. This is where I see people fall apart. They slip up, then spiral. You ate something off plan, fine. Acknowledge it, move forward. Get back on track. This is why I teach what I call the next meal mindset. If lunch was a mess, make dinner clean. If the weekend fell apart, lock it back in Monday morning. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for motivation to magically return. Here are a few real-life examples. You went out with friends and had a pizza. That doesn't mean your week is ruined. Wake up the next day, hit your water, plan your meals, and go again. You messed up a meal or ate emotionally. It happens. Don't let it snowball. Just correct course and get back into the rhythm. You had a tough weekend and overdid it. Don't try to punish yourself with starvation. Return to structure. Trust the plan. Progress comes from stacking consistent days, not perfect ones. That's where your body responds. That's how you create transformation. The biggest barrier, perfectionism. Thinking that if it's not 100% clean, it doesn't count. But here's the truth. The people who stay lean, strong, and healthy, they are not perfect. They're consistent. They don't waste time in guilt. They return to their plan again and again. So expect to miss. Expect hard days, but commit to always return. Discipline isn't built on perfection days, isn't built on perfect days. It's built on how you respond to imperfect ones. Discipline comes from purpose, not pressure. Discipline that lasts isn't built on pressure. It's built on purpose. If you're forcing yourself through a plan you hate, you won't last. But when your actions are tied to something deeper, something bigger, you stay the course. So ask yourself, why are you doing this? To feel strong, to be there for your family, to live longer, to honor the body God gave you? Write it down. Keep it in front of you. Remind yourself daily, because when your meals and movement are tied to a deeper why, they stop feeling like a burden. They start feeling like obedience to your calling. Here's the challenge. Many people associate discipline with guilt or shame, but discipline done right isn't punishment, it's protection. It's peace. It brings order to your life when everything feels chaotic. That's what a good diet does. It supports your purpose. Now let me leave you with this truth. Hebrews 12:11. Hebrews 12:11 tells us that discipline isn't always pleasant in the moment. It can feel hard and inconvenient, even painful. But over time, when you stay with it, it produces peace. It produces strength. It produces results that last. Discipline is never about feeling. It's about faithfulness. It's doing the work even when it's quiet, even when no one sees it, even when it's hard. A good diet, just like a good life, isn't built on hype. It's built on habits, on consistency, on truth. If you want results, start building the kind of discipline that you can carry with you when motivation disappears.